Okay, I'm gonna end it there, and no one is joining this stream probably because of my horrible title. I'm gonna go ahead and begin to talk. Yes, so I am filling up my gas. Why? Well, because I'm about to drive to go check out that piano. Luckily, I was first, and I've been in chat with this dude all day since 7 a.m., letting this dude know I'm not a Nigerian scammer. I'm serious about this. There's this piano is okay. Thank you. I have one viewer. So yes, this video is not about filling up my gas. Okay, I'm preparing to go check out this piano once this guy gets off work. It's a Kanabi Grand. I know it's an older one, but it's a classic Kanabi Grand, American made pianos, and it's a 6'4" parlor grand. And I know that it took a while, but to go through all these videos and pictures to match the harp up, and I know it's a 6'4". I'm not quite sure how Kanabi or Kanabi, whatever, how they identify their pianos. You know, they don't have special letters or anything, and I don't see a serial number. Anyways, he also mentioned it's partially rebuilt. The lid is off, and then it looks like the music stand is in the background, which is, so it's nice. And I'm just saying it's a steal if this guy gives it to me. I went to the ATM also to go pull out some cash. I'm gonna pay this dude in cash, and if it's legit, I'm gonna go live again. If it's legit, then I'll have a huge live session of like the day and moving the piano and stuff, and I'm going to clean and polish it up and make it look nice. I already know it's going to need a cleaning and a polishing, overall everything, a deep tuning, and just play through and everything, going through all the action and everything. And I'm prepared to do that, is what I'm trying to say. And again, for the people are driving absolutely crazy right now. You guys can't see it, but anyways, yeah, it's got such a sound, like, and just like no other pianos, even Baldwin's. Like Baldwin's made in like the 30s and up to like the 40s maybe. Those are like some like the classic year Baldwins to me. Like I've played brand new concert Baldwins. There used to be a Baldwin dealership, okay, back in Dallas. Okay, I can tell you in Dallas, there's a lot of stuff. There's literally just a Baldwin dealer, just a Steinway Hall, and most recently, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, they also opened up just a Kaiway store, and I checked it out there too. That's how I got to play the Crystal piano, because they had there. By the way, they only make 3 of those pianos a year. is what I read. 3 or 300, I don't know, something with 3, but they don't make a lot of them. Okay, and so the fact that they had one was really cool. And I'll just say it was nice, but it was definitely expensive for the novelty. Like, I honestly couldn't tell a difference of a Kiowa of the same size, but if I had that same amount of money, I would definitely spend that amount of money on a much different piano, not a crystal piano, and just get a whole completely different tonal palette. With the piano is like $300,000. Okay, it's ridiculous. Okay, in my opinion, for a piano like that. So, and it's not even like 7 foot or anything. It's only like 6'6" or 6'8" or something, 6'7", something like that. So anyway, so I was checking out this other shell because there's like 3 shells all within like 3 miles of me, and the prices, they change all the time, whatever. And I don't mind doing the driving right now, because I'm just saying the price difference is huge. Just between this one and the one I'm going to, which is closer to my house, is 20 cents difference. So they wanted regular over there, $3.19. Here's a Gas USA. They always got the cheapest gas, but they got the most ass gas. All I got to say is I use their gas for like 3 months, even sparingly, not even all the time, just like some of the times. I don't know. I could have been using other gas as well, but it clogged up my oxygen sensors. And I had to get all that replaced. And anyways, it's like literally, my car is like 95%, 90% Shell. If like I cannot get Shell, it's like BP, you know, they're super Supreme, always the 93 Supreme BP, or you know, admittingly, I do get some, I have gotten maybe like a few times a year, maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the whole year, I'll get the Sam's premium. The thing about their premium though that I don't like, I'll just say, yeah, it's cheaper, but their octane doesn't go to 93, it only goes to 92. So here I am at this other Shell. It's my favorite Shell. It's the cheapest Shell too. So I use Gas Buddy, and I saved 23 cents a gallon the last time. So I'm gonna use it again right here and see how much I saved. And so I'm also really considering using the Shell card. Look, if I had the Shell card, I would have saved 33 cents, you know, using the Shell card, because you immediately get 10 cents off the gallon. That's crazy. And then like I said, I only shop at Shell. You know, it just makes sense that I would use their credit card. So I'm really considering it. So hold on, I'm gonna Gas Buddy real quick and activate this and see how much their bonus is for today. Okay, excellent. It's 23 cents off. That's a lot for gas. I'm just saying that's again, I'm gonna be saving another like $3.50, almost $4 of gas using Gas Buddy here. Just saying that's really nice, because that other so Gas Buddy, it only works with participating gas stations, and like BP. I'll tell you, every gas station is on this app. So, but they all have varying prices of rebates. If you like a very cheap gas station like that, Gas USA, their unleaded was $2.53 cash, and that place is extra weird too. You save like 15 cents paying in cash. So if you paid with credit card, it would have been like $2.70. I think it was like $2.80. So anyways, with the Gas Buddy, here's what I'm trying to say is, at this location, not only do they have the cheapest Shell gas, they also have the highest rebate for Gas Buddy as well. The other one, like they rarely go like more than 10 cents. So, and that's crazy. Also, like I maybe I'll live stream it another time or show it, but there's also a Shell gas station that I never go to. It's a few miles away from me, but when I'm around the area, I might show you guys. But it's the most terrible Shell gas station of all, like of everywhere. The guy, like, first he charges an arm and a leg just for the regular unleaded, and then the top tier gas, he puts it 10 cents more than their mid tier. So it's just like, you might as well get the top tier. And then anyways, the top tier is also super expensive too. All right, so that's the end of my story. So I always like to like top my gas off if I can get it to either a nice number for the gallons or the price. And so anyways, I spent exactly $56 here, and it's nice with the gas buddy rebate. I'm gonna get at least $3. I'm probably gonna get a little bit more than $3, like $3.12 or something maybe. But please tune in later in a few hours. What time is it? 3:15. Another 2.5, 3 hours, because I'm going to be checking out this piano in person, and I believe it's playable, just the lid is not there. It's also like in a warehouse, so the acoustics should be really, really nice, especially since the piano is absolutely wide open. And you know, wide open with sorry, I'm going to reset all this stuff. Wide open with the acoustics of the warehouse. You know, and I even noticed there's another piano right behind it too. So, and I looked on this guy's profile, and he sells a lot of stuff, but like even with within the last month, he has sold like 4 or 5 different pianos, all upright. So this is the only grand, is what I'm saying, he's had in like a long time. And again, it's just so exciting. This is not like, I'm one of those people, like a true grand is like greater than 6 foot. Man, I'm rushing through this shit, sorry. Anyways, it's greater, you know, it's not a 5'8 or 5'10. Not to say that those pianos aren't nice, but like a true 6 foot grand, like, truly is different. And so it's you know, I'll just say it's a parlor grand size. It's like parlor grand's up to like 6'5", 6'6". So it's on the smaller end of the parlor grand, but I idea it as a parlor grand as 6'4". Anyways, but man, it's like, I've watched all these videos. I've played on a lot of Kanabis. I tuned a Kanabi earlier this year, but it was in not that good condition, and it was a small one. So these larger artist console Kanabis, they have like 2 different versions, just like their regular Kanabis, and then these artist versions. I believe that's what this one is. It's an artist version. So, you know, I'm bringing all my shit over there, is what I'm saying. The guy may think I'm crazy, but like, once he sees I'm not F at the piano, like, I'm gonna go through some of the tuning pins and just see how tight it is. I want to see what was replaced. Some stuff might be really obvious if it was hammer or actions, but like, if it's the tuning block or tuning pins, you might not be able to tell that. So apparently, you know, hopefully, I don't know what it has. I mean, I'm just saying, it looks like it's in good condition. I'll just say for $500, it's a steal either way. It expected that you're either going to have to continue what this other dude rebuilt, or pay to have something done. And anyways, I'm excited to see it. Either way, it's going to go to my church. And even if it's, I don't think it's like presentable to play in service at first, and just horribly wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just say, a lot of the times these kind of deals and steals, it's like, are the real, you know, like, if something is really off or bad, the seller's going to let you know that it's something is majorly wrong. At least a good seller. This guy's sold a lot of stuff, so he's a legit seller. He has a really good rating. Um, so anyways, I'm going back home. I'm going to go check all my tuning stuff and pack it in my car. I'm trying not to spend some money, but there's just, every time you go out, there's always just dumb stuff you see, and it's on clearance or it's on sale, and it's like, man, I know I'm gonna need this. And one of them is snow scrapers. And I'm telling you, like, snow scrapers, like, some of them, they built them as a gimmick, and that's what I'm trying to say. They had these snow scrapers, and like, I had to look at them real hard, real long to see, like, and compare them to see if it was gonna be a good one. I ended up putting back like 4 of them, because on a snow scraper, you got to look, like, they have these like gates, and if the gates need to be on the top side of the scraper, not the bottom side, especially if they're on the bottom side, once that thing chips, it's gonna like totally crack your screen, is what I'm saying. So and I'm just saying, I've had that before. Like, I really do not like using the scraping part. If anything, I try to use the brush, but again, I don't even like using the brush either, because over time that brush, it just leaves a lot of fine hairline scratches, and my car's got a ton of them, like thousands of them. So I'm just trying to prevent it from being worse, you know. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm real excited to get this. You know, here's the thing: is we got to. I think I was saying in my other live stream, long story short, that piano that they got in there, they paid like $800 or $700, and it was in a grocery store at this, you know, again, this Mark's grocery store that I had never heard of until I moved up here. I went in there and actually I played it, but they let's see this. So I'm gonna get off right here. Anyways, join me here in a few hours. I'm gonna change the title. Hopefully, maybe more people tune in.